Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's your friend Bats. My name is Jared. There's Carl. There's Boops. And there's Alfred. And here is Nightwing 134 by Dan Waters and Marion. This is that V. Ken artist, which I just dig this dude's art so much. He's so sick. And he kind of has this style that's reminds me of, what's that dude's name? He was on Teen Titans for a while. I can't think of his name now. He had very diagonal panels. It'll come to me after I hit stop record. And so what I thought was really neat is if we look at the color in this first page, we see Martian Manhunter, we see Barbara. The lighting is very bright. And so, but then when you turn the page and Nightwing is going into the Circus of Sin, right? It kind of becomes this muted palette of color, kind of like the Snyderverse lighting, essentially. And so he goes in and he sees all these crazy different circus freaks, there's a goblin, and then there's, Siamese twins is a big lanky guy, bearded lady, Hulk monster kind of guy, all sorts of stuff. Realizes it's not real, closes his eyes, and hears Pierce with her head in her hand again. And just look at this cool camera on the floor shot. Very, he didn't need to draw it that way, but he did, just because he has a lot of dynamicism in his style. Really cool, tilt here. What is it called? A French angle or something like that? Dutch angle, Dutch tilt, something like that. Zani pulling up the mat, just really cool, trippy style. And we see this, these cans, and Zani's like, oh, you need to knock over those cans. And Dick realizes that this represents Blüdhaven, and when you knock over the cans, they knock over buildings in Blüdhaven. And so Zani is using his fifth dimensional, powers to manipulate reality through these cans, and he's essentially making Nightwing play this game of knocking over cans to save the children, and whoever can knock over the most cans wins the game, essentially. And so he's forcing Nightwing to knock over buildings in Blüdhaven to save children. And it gets pretty nuts, the buildings do fall over in reality. And like I said, you can see the color differentiations here with the very bright and then the very muted. And so this is happening in reality, where he's fighting the Zani in this weird dream world. But it's this V-Ken, man. V-Ken is the freaking man. This shot, the rope not going taut yet because it's still in motion, very cool. And then it's taut, and he pulls him in. And then, he's just a sick artist. I really like this dude. I hope he gets a lot more work at DC. And, so we're kind of left there with the Titan's Tower. Pierce throws her own head. See, here she is throwing her own head at Titan's Tower. And then Titan's Tower collapses with Nightwing Prime in it. And it's to be concluded next issue, and which actually comes out tomorrow, I believe, because tomorrow is New Comic Book Day. But unless there's, I don't know. I don't really want to buy it in person when it's going to get delivered to my house. So, because, I'm, a month late to review this book. But overall, great issue, great art. loving Dan Waters on this book. I love his direction, what he's been doing with the character, bringing in more fantastical ideas to Nightwing. Because I hear some people online complaining that Nightwing's meant to be only a street level character, which in a way he is, but he's also Batman's sidekick, and he's the most of the time the leader of the Titans, which means like he deals with aliens. I mean, this guy almost married an alien at one point, so it's like the idea that he's like stuck to like grounded stories only seems preposterous to me. So I like the idea of Nightwing having some fantastical villains in his world. It's very cool, very Batman-esque, and the evil circus is definitely a very Nightwing thing. Really cool. So those are my thoughts. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.